Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Catherine and today I'm going to do an empties video. So this will be my June empties and there are quite a lot of things. So let's jump straight into it. Where to start? This is my basket of empties. Let's start with nail varnishes because actually it's not normally a category that I have lots of things to include, but this month I do. So first of all, I have used this OPI Infinite Shine and this is a beautiful hot pink colour. The colour is running with the Infinite crowd and I really like OPI Infinite Shine too. It's always got like the chrome top. These nail varnishes give you that gel-like look and so I really do enjoy using them. The only thing that I do find is that they don't last very long. So when I've settled this and put it towards like the sun so that I can shine light through it, it's about, maybe there's about a third left, but it's too gloopy for me to use now. So I'm happy to let this one go. I have had it for quite a number of years as well. It's definitely more of like a summer colour that I use. So I do have this on my toes at the moment, but when I put it on I thought that's it, it's finished now. It's a bit too gloopy and it's not worthwhile keeping hold of. The same with this quick dry top coat. This didn't last very long because it's a very small size, it's only 8mm, and this is the Max Factor Masterpiece Express Quick Dry, and this was a nice top coat to use. I'm not sure if I would repurchase it because I do really like the Barry M top coats. I think their base coats and top coats and their nail varnishes are really good. So again, about a third of this left, but it's too gloopy. It's just going to affect the finish of it and I really do not want to spend time painting my nails for the top coat to ruin them. I do find that if you do put a nail varnish on that's a bit too gloopy, it's not going to dry, it's going to take forever, and it's more likely that it's going to smudge even hours after, so it's not worth it. I'd just rather repurchase something, and this is just in a clear top coat and it says 100% no dramas, so that's the name of it. I then also have this little daily keratin treatment, so I just use this on my cuticles and I had it on my desk in my office, and this is by CND. This was a nice cuticle oil keratin treatment. I wasn't quite sure how to use it really, but I just used it as a cuticle oil treatment. And it did last a long time because oils do last a long time, but it is completely empty now. Had this really nice little brush so I could just easily swipe it along my cuticle, massage it in, and the oils that were included in this, the writing is so small. So it's got almond oil, seed oil and some other ingredients that I do not know what they are, and some fragrance. I probably would rebuy this again. However, I think you could just put some oils that you have or a moisturiser to do the same thing, but it was just a handy like handbag product or something that you could just keep on your desk. So I did enjoy using this. I do have a little bit of hay fever today, so if I do sound a bit like I've got a cold, that will be why. It's also a heat wave in the UK this weekend. So it's boiling. I have closed the windows, I'm in my bedroom, I have closed the windows so that there's not any noise like traffic noise or people walking past, so it's getting a little bit warm in this room. So the next product is a nail varnish remover, and this is from Patterns. This was just a very cheap brand. It's a conditioning formula, helps protect nails against drying and breaking, and this worked well. Probably a bad thing to do, but I mean this is acetone and aqua. I prefer just having the acetone nail varnish remover. I know it's quite stripping on your nails, but I just get the colour off as quick as possible, wash my hands to remove the acetone, and then it's done, rather than sitting there with piles and piles of cotton rounds trying to wipe off nail varnish, especially if it's a bright or a dark colour, and getting it all stained on your nails and thinking it's never ever going to come off. I do prefer just to use acetone just for the convenience of it, getting the job done, and then I make sure that I just really wash my hands straight after. So makeup for this month, I have used this Lumina CC cream, and this is in the shade 1.5 Fair. This is my favourite. I just use this on repeat. I've already got a new one. It's got a medium kind of coverage that you can build. It's anti-redness, texture perfecting, moisturising, illuminating, and UVA and UVB protection, because it does have the SPF 20 in there, and it's vegan as well. I've probably gone through maybe about 3 or 4 of these now, and I just rebuy them. I do have the shade 1, which is light. I think that's more of my like winter shade, but I love it. It's just so easy to use, and I don't use any other like foundations. I just use this, and it's brilliant. It's around £15. Sometimes I get it on the Boots £10 Tuesday offer, but it's just a real good, easy to use product, and at a good price too. I have finally used up my Benefit Precisely Brow, and this is in the shade 2.5. I will miss this. I have moved on to another brow pencil from Zoeva, so I'm using that one at the moment, but Precisely My Brow is just the best. It's got the spoolie on one end, and then this really precise pencil, which you can see it's all gone, so there's nothing left, but it just gives you real perfect strokes, so you can really build up the colour if you want to on your eyebrows, and it's just so easy to use, especially like in between here where you just want like kind of upward strokes. I'm not somebody who has big eyebrows. I am very fair haired, and my eyebrows, I do need to tint them because they are very much of a brown, not a warm brown, very much of a cool brown, and they're also very fair as well. So some of the hairs are fair, and so some of the hairs are a brown colour, so a tint just brings out those really fair hairs, and I do need to do that this month. Especially I'm noticing like in the summer, those hairs, I can kind of see them, and they do need to have a tint, so then I will have more eyebrow hairs that are actually visible. So I always rebuy this. I'm just using a different brand at the moment, but this is my favourite. I will definitely go back to this anyway. So easy to use. So that's the makeup products. Moving on to bath products, I would say. I just have the Boots Baby Bubble Bath. This is so cheap. It's like just over £1. I've used it for my child since he was a baby. It's gentle and mild for tear-free bath time, mild formula, and I just use this as well when I'm having a bath. It's not tested on animals, it's 100% recyclable package, and it's dermatologically tested as well. So this is a staple in our family bathroom, and we enjoy it. If you are a Boots Advantage card holder, or you're signed up to the parenting club, you do get a discount on Boots products, baby products, so I think you get like 10%, so it does, you know, every little helps, as they say. So this isn't the actual one that I've used, but I have used one of these alternative soap bars in the shower. So this is the one I'm currently using, and this is by Suma. This is the coconut milk and ylang ylang with oatmeal, so it does have kind of like a little bit of an exfoliation as well. That's the one I'm using at the moment, but I have used up, I think it might have been either fragrance free, or it might have been in like a green packaging. I can't really remember the smell that much, but this lavas really, really well. So it doesn't actually last as long as a traditional bar of soap because it lavas so much, but I do enjoy using it in the shower. But it says handmade, palm-free soap made with essential oils, and it is a real nice soap. Next is one of my favourites, and this is from Sanctuary Spa, and this is the Salt Oil Scrub. This is Dead Sea Salt and coconut oil, and it's lovely. It's got that traditional Sanctuary Spa scent, and I love that it just is the perfect portion, the perfect size for a shower. So it's all done for you. It's all in real convenient package. It's 98% natural origins, cruelty-free vegan product, 0% mineral oils, and contains recycled plastic. I do have a few tips with using this. So first of all, before you get in the shower, cut it, because if you try and open this, because it's quite thick, you will not be able to open it when your hands are wet. You do need to use scissors before you get into the shower, so definitely snip the top off. Sometimes what I do, it says massage it onto wet skin. Sometimes I will just dampen my skin a little bit, turn the shower off and then use it. I love the feel of a really good exfoliation. And another tip that I would have is when you get out of the shower after using it, just be careful because it can be slippy with it being an oil, so that's another thing to be wary of. But when you get out, just pat your skin dry or leave it to dry. So if you're brushing your teeth or you're putting your facial products on, just leave your skin to dry, because what you don't want to do is wipe the product off, the oils off, because you want them to sit on your skin and you will have this lovely fragrance throughout the day and your skin will feel lovely and moisturised and it will have that glow to it. So I'll definitely repurchase these in the future. I have run out of my stash now. They're about £2 each from Boots, and they used to have them sometimes on 3 for 2, so that's when I've got mine before. So I'll just keep my eye out for these, but I do love them. They're such a nice little perfect treat, and I always think they make just nice little gifts for people as well. So if you put in a few products together, definitely look to include one of these, because it's nice just to have a little pampering product. Me and my son have each used one of these Aveeno, and these are the Soothing Bath Soaks Oat Bath Sachets, and this relieves and soothes very dry, itchy, irritable skin. Now these were given to us by somebody in our family who had had a few skincare issues with very dry, itchy skin, and they no longer have it, which is great. They have recovered from that, and so they didn't need them and they passed them on to me, and I thought this will just be great. We've used them, but I think we'll probably use them in the winter. My son does get eczema on the back of his knees, and he also sometimes gets dry skin on his belly too, and so especially in the winter when he's kind of like covered up and he's inside a lot and there's heating on, his skin does get a little bit red and irritated. Not so much in the summer. As soon as we put shorts on him and he's running outside in the sun, it disappears. We don't have any issue. So I'm going to save the other packets because we've got quite a number of these for winter, but it's just a very gentle, nourishing bath. We both enjoyed it. It's like a yellow colour, so he has asked, can I have another yellow bath? So if he does ask again, we'll definitely just use it so they can have a little bit of a fun in the water. We did enjoy it. You do have to mix it in the water, so it comes out, you can actually rip these packages, really easy to use. You just put it in the bath, but you do kind of need to mix it all, otherwise you are left with like clumps of the mixture. So you do need to make sure that it's all mixed into the water, completely dissolved, and then you just have a bath, 15 minutes to half an hour. And again on here it says do not rinse off, pat dry your skin to keep a thin layer on the skin. And it says after your bath apply moisturiser, but we didn't need to do that. We just got on with our evening after using it, but it was a nice treat for us. I think we'll get more use out of it in the winter time. And then moving on to miscellaneous products. The first thing that I have used is this Mercy Handy, and this is a purifying, and this is a hand sanitizer. So I've had this for ages. It's got a lovely scent, so it's sage and tea tree. I did get this in an advent calendar and 1 year, and it's really nice. I think with this type of cleansing, it's called a cleansing spray, it's best to do it away from people because this one has got quite a strong scent, but I love it. I love the smell of sage and tea tree. I thought it was brilliant. It also says this is vegan, it's 100% recyclable bottle, and it's 100% natural origins. Yeah, I really liked this. I would look to buy it again. I haven't actually seen it anywhere. Perhaps I'll just have to look online, see where they sell it. But I thought this was great, and it lasted a long time. It is, yeah, a glass bottle, and the spray was really good. There's nothing left at all in there. But yeah, we used it as a family. It was great. My absolute favourite summer scent is this Ultrason 62 Brazilian Crush by Sol de Janeiro, and this is the pistachio and salted caramel scent, and this is the 90ml fragrance. This is beautiful. I love this. I am drawn towards this and I love to apply it multiple times a day. I do work from home, so it's just me enjoying the scent all day long, and I look forward to it. So much so that when I ran out of it, I had a backup already, so I've moved on to the smaller size, which is 30ml. So it's a third of the size, but it's just perfect. It smells beautiful. I didn't think, because there's so much hype around it, I didn't think that I would love it that much. Kind of like, oh, everyone likes it, it must just be a trend product. But it's beautiful. I love it. I don't have anything else to say. It's just perfect summer scent, and it's my summer scent this year. I've also used this Peacekeeper, and this is bodycare, and you can apply this to lots of different areas of your skin. So I have used it before, so it says here you can use it on your head, shoulders, knees, toes, lips, hands, elbows, heels, ears, neck, back, shins, cuticles. I've used this on my hands before, on my cuticles, also my shins and the heels of my feet as well. I do love to have a multi-use product. I think they are brilliant just to have in, especially if you do get dry areas. Randomly, I got a dry area just below my eyebrow here. I'm not quite sure where that is from. So I did dab a little bit of this on, and it is clearing up. And then lastly, I have used these steam eye masks, and I love using these. If you are somebody that gets dry eyes, if you get tired eyes, if you work at home on a computer screen, or if you work anywhere on a computer screen, then these are perfect. I love these. I bought a packet from Amazon, and you simply open the package, you use them when you need to use them because they heat up, they react with the oxygen. It's got like a little, I think it's like an iron packet in there. I use these at bedtime or any time that you want to relax. You just pop them on your face, over your ears, and you just relax, and it's a lovely warming sensation to the eyes, and they're perfect. I love them. I do prefer the ones that don't have any fragrance. Yeah, these are fragrance free, which I prefer. You can get lavender ones, you can get chamomile, jasmine, and there's lots of different variation of these, but I think they pretty much do the same. It's the heating element that I enjoy, so I'm not too fussed on getting a particular brand. They just do the job, and they are so relaxing, and I would definitely recommend trying these. So this is the brand that I got from Amazon, but again, any brand I would say. I've used face masks before, which are obviously more expensive. I found them in B&M once, and I bought them from there. So yeah, any kind of steam hot eye masks are great if you do have tired eyes, dry eyes, just feel like migraines. I've used them when I've had a migraine before, just to really just help close my eyes and relax the eye area. I think they're great, so I always like to have these in stock, and I like to pass these on to people as well. So this and like this, I think, are just a nice little pamper pack for people. And these are my empties for the month of June. So this month I won't actually be doing a Shop My Stash, and that's because I noticed for my empties I don't actually have any skincare products that I've used up. So the ones that I'm using at the moment I think will take me through to July, and so I don't need to do a Shop My Stash because I've already got what I need in my cupboards. I have introduced a few things to my routine though, so I thought I would share those with you. So first of all, I got this from Sainsbury's, and it was on clearance. I think it was like £1.50. I'm not quite sure if they're rebranding, but I was looking specifically for a vanilla scented body lotion because at the moment I'm just obsessed with that kind of sweet, comforting fragrance, which I think is what has drawn me into the Sol de Janeiro Ultrason 62. And so this is for babies. It's 99% natural, but I've been using it, and it's Vanilla Cloud with oats, coconut and hibiscus, and this is a lovely light vanilla fragranced body lotion, and I'm really enjoying using this. It's cruelty free, recyclable, and it's made in Britain. And then I've already mentioned that I've replaced my Janeiro body spray with another size of exactly the same scent. I really don't think this will last very long because with working from home it's just such a treat. And then because of the weather, I have started to use Ultrason SPF 50. Now this is for the face, but this one is water resistant, very much of a white lotion SPF, and it takes a lot to work into the skin. So rather than using this on the face, because I do think I prefer something that is a little bit lighter and I don't need the water resistant properties, I have been using this on my body when we've been going out for a walk. I have been putting this like on my shoulder area where I'm more prone to burning, on my arms, around this area here, just making sure that I am very much covered. And I've been using it for that. It's not really something that I would use just on my face. I have used it before and I think it's more geared towards to use on your face. This is how I see it anyway. If you've got more of like an active lifestyle, so perhaps if you're going out for a jog you might want to put something like this on because it is water resistant, so if you're going to sweat a little bit then it's good for that. But I just prefer something a little bit more gentle on my face, still with the SPF factor, but I don't need it to be water resistant. So I'm just using this on my body at the moment. It's great for popping in a bag as well, so if we're going out and we're taking a backpack, I'm not having to carry like a big SPF in a bottle. I can just take this and then we can just top ourselves up with it throughout the day, especially if we're going for like a walk around a lake where the sun can bounce off the lake. I do prefer something that is a little bit more of a full coverage, because I can feel it on my skin now, and it's definitely like an SPF that you can feel. It's not greasy, but it has got that kind of like sticky texture to it, which I don't think in the summer I would appreciate very much on my face, because it would just make me feel like I'm sweating, I'm hot and bothered. So yeah, I do prefer to use this on my body. I also have started to use, just last night, this is the Groom and this is a facial oil. This is an after sun facial oil bar made in England. It's vitamin E and camellia oil. And hello, I'm just filming. I'm nearly finished. We're just talking about this, which we used last night, didn't we? Yeah. So Jessie's just come into the room. Are you going to join me? I've very nearly finished. Yeah. So me and Jessie both used this last night, didn't we? After a bath, because we had a little bit of a redness, and this says soothes and repairs sun blushed skin. And I just rubbed this onto his skin and onto my skin as well, where we were sun blushed. So not burnt, but we had caught the sun a little bit because it was so hot. Jessie had it on his legs, the back of his legs especially, because he's been really getting into riding his bike, and because of that the sun is just hitting the back of his legs, which is an area where he's never really had that issue before. So we use this on our bodies. Again, I would probably use this on my body. I would probably use it on my face as well, because it's quite a big bar. I just would prefer to use it up rather than leave it for like next year or in a couple of months time. So with us having a heat wave, I thought let's introduce this into our routine now, use it as a family. It says it's planet friendly, it's travel friendly, and it's rich in fatty acids, vitamins, an all-natural blend of ultra-hydrating oils to make the comeback of the century after catching a few too many rays, which is what we got yesterday. Jessie has now just left the room, and then another product that I have introduced into my routine. This is the Lancme, and this is the Berry Lip Glow Balm. So I've started to use this. I just wanted something that smelled amazing, to be honest, because it does. smell like berries. It smells a bit like strawberry sweets. Something with just a little bit of a tint to it, but something that was glowy as well. Just moving into the summer. Something just nice and lightweight on the lips. So I do have this on today. I just put lip liner all over my lips, and then I used this lip gloss over the top, and it's nice. It does actually last. It's got shea butter, murumuru butter, and yeah, so far I do find it quite nourishing on the lips, and it does add a nice glow to it too. Now, to end on a negative, this is one thing that I am removing from my collection, and I've really tried to make it work. This is the iconic London Lit and Luminous Baked Highlighter. I have tried to make this work, but it just doesn't sit on my skin right. I don't like it. I think I am very much somebody who is into their cream products or liquid products, so it does look beautiful on skin. It's adding a lovely glow to it, but I just don't see it on my face. So I have used this as an eyeshadow before, but it just creased. So it can't be used as that. I don't like it. So I'm going to see if somebody else can make better use of it than I can, because I do like the idea of it. I don't like the size of it, because even if this worked for me, wow, it would take me years to get through. So it's quite a large product. It's 16 grams. But no, it hasn't worked. I know you could probably sweep it over the body, but I'm not somebody that really wants to do that. I don't really go that many places where I need to put a sweep of glistening shimmer on my skin. You know, I just have a toddler. I like spending time in the garden, and I like going for walks, so I don't really have the occasion to want to do that. So I have tried, but it's just not one for me. So I'm going to say goodbye to this. I don't want to keep it. I've tried to keep it in my makeup like box. I have like a basket like this with all my makeup in. I've tried to grab for it, I've tried to reach for it, but all I'm noticing is that you are there in my basket and you're taking up room, and I'm not enjoying reaching for it. So it's going to go. I'm just going to say goodbye now, rather than having it and keeping it for years and having the exact same outcome in a year's time. So I'm going to say goodbye to this one. Thank you so much for watching my empties for this month. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope if you are in the UK that you are finding a cool space, that you're enjoying the sun, but you're also getting that nice shaded cool space, because you know, we're not used to this weather, so we have to try and adapt as best as we can. But again, thank you for watching. If you could comment, like, subscribe, that would really help me.